Hello, you guys. So I chimed in 30 seconds early because I thought my 30-second countdown was going to come on, but it did not. Good morning. It's been a while since I've been on here, and I hope y'all can hear me well because I'm having my issues, and so I didn't want to mess with that too much. I wanted to just hurry up and get on here and do our devotional since we haven't done this in a while. Okay, it does look like sound is pretty good. So I won't keep you guys long. I have my morning coffee, make today amazing. I got this mug from my niece, I think 2 Christmases ago, maybe 3. So I love it. It's super cute. So it always reminds me to make today amazing. So I hope y'all have been doing well. I've been awesome. I have been in and out of some health stuff since I guess November actually. But I did wake up and I felt amazing today. Thank the Lord. But today we're going to go over Strong by Lisa Bevere, and we are on soul ties. This is a really good one. So I'm just going to hop right in. I don't really have much, else to say this morning, but just wanted to hop on and do our devotional because I do want to try to get into a good habit of this. But hopefully I will start feeling good every morning and can come on here. But you guys know when I feel good, I'm here with y'all. Okay, so soul ties. Do not think that I've come to bring peace to the earth. I have not come to bring peace, but a sword. Matthew 10:34. Jesus wants to set each of us free from anything that keeps us from him. Spiritual warfare involves confronting any idol or obstacle that stands in the way of our relationship with him. I believe that we can confront areas of captivity. When Jesus saw chains, he broke them. When Jesus saw demons, he drove them out. When Jesus saw people afflicted and sick, he healed them. When Jesus saw people bound by sin, he forgave them and then empowered them to go and sin no more. I love Jesus because he is so real, relevant, and practical. I came to realize that I was suffering from the bondage of unhealthy soul ties that needed severing. What is a soul tie? In simple terms, it is when our souls become knit to another. Now, this can be both a good and a bad thing. A mother's soul is knit to her infant, but as he grows and becomes a man, his relationship with his mother must change so that he can give his heart to his wife. A husband's soul should be knit to his bride so that the two may become one flesh. A husband's soul, these are good and healthy ties that bind and knit our hearts together in love. Healthy ties like this can also be forged in friendships, like David and Jonathan's. Yours may be with a sister or close friend. There's an unspoken knowing between you. But when unhealthy soul ties form, there is control and fear rather than union and fellowship. These can be formed through illicit sex, unhealthy dependencies, or dysfunctional or abusive relationships. Unhealthy soul ties leave us broken. Often we try to untie them, but I have learned that it is better to allow the Lord to pass his sword and sever what binds us. Only God can restore our brokenness to wholeness. We have a faithful and compassionate high priest who knows you intimately. He is willing to use his sword to sever anything that holds you back from him. He wants every unhealthy soul tie severed so only what is healthy will remain. He will send his word to heal and restore your soul. Set aside some time for prayer to allow God to accomplish his purification of your life. Ask the Holy Spirit to reveal any unhealthy soul tie and then invite his sword to cut it. He who promises is faithful. Lord, please reveal any unhealthy soul ties in my life and break them with the power of your Holy Spirit. Heal me and restore my soul. Show me how to nurture the good ties in my life and keep them healthy. And our I am strong affirmation is, I am strong because I have bound my soul to the truth. You guys, this is such a good one. And I tell you, you can have unhealthy soul ties with friends, with family members, like Lisa said in her story or in her devotional today, with sexual relationships outside of marriage, whether it's before marriage or, extramarital affair, you can have unhealthy soul ties. And so you need to ask the Lord to come in and sever that for you so that way you can be free from it. And I right now, I want to talk heavily on people in our lives, whether it's a friend, a family member, or a boss, because oftentimes when we talk about soul ties, we automatically think of sexual relationships outside of the marriage. And where that is a super, I mean, that is probably the most dangerous soul tie, absolutely. But what I think we fail to realize, especially as godly women, that we can have unhealthy soul ties with just regular people, whether it's a friend or a brother, a sister, a pastor, even. So reevaluate your relationships. Ask the Holy Spirit to come in and guide you, and ask Him what relationships in my life are unhealthy. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put together a list of things that we can look for, and then I'll come back on here live sometime. Today's Friday, so it might be next week, or it might be this afternoon. But I want us to know what signs to look for, because when it comes to unhealthy soul ties, they can really hold you back, and you might not even be realizing it. And it could just be jealousy. It could be all kinds of things. And so I'm going to put that together, and then I'll come back live and do, just a little special segment for that, because I think it's such an important topic. And I think this because I had unhealthy soul ties in my life. And once I got free of them, you guys, I just so much changed in my life. I became free, and I have had some health issues, from November until today. However, I will tell you that last year I've always had issues with ovarian cysts, and I will tell you, I would have them every month. And then I'd at least have one rupture every other month, or, it's just often. I was constantly on bed rest. But I will tell you, from January to November, I had none. I had no issues with cysts, and I know that was directly related to becoming free from those unhealthy soul ties, having forgiveness in my heart, forgiving those people, and then even forgiving myself for allowing those unhealthy soul ties to occur. So I think this is super important. So I'm going to put that together, and you guys will see me again live, and we will discuss this specifically. But I got to run now. I just wanted to hop on here and go over this really quick with y'all, because I know that I tend to be absent for a few days. But I love y'all, and have a blessed Friday and a blessed weekend.